Hi guys, it's your girl Joy, and welcome back to Joy's Aura. So today I want to talk about my how I spent my holiday.
It's not a short holiday, it's a short break.
Short break. So it was more of like a short break because my holiday was for summer coaching, and then 2 weeks before we would resume, said no, this holiday class is specially for the SS3. As you know, they're going to be writing GCE and all that. So we had to come to school. But a week before we resume, I spent my whole week before we would resume in Lagos State, Nigeria. And I was like, woohoo! As Onome would say, woohoo! So, it was just something that my uncle brought, like, would you love to go to the beach? And I was like, yeah, I would love to go to the beach. Boom! We started packing, and the next day we had to go to the beach. But my uncle did not follow us for some certain reasons. So we left that morning around like 8:30 something after taking tons of photos and taking tons of photos. And then, it was from Ogun State to Lagos State. So it was kind of a 2 hour, 30-minute drive, which was not funny at all because I have motion sickness and all through I feel nauseated, wanted to vomit, and then I just feel bloated, and it's not really an experience I love, especially when they are getting to get full. It's not something I actually love. So um we went, and after that we got there around 11 something, thinking that we were going to leave that day, but unfortunately we had to go the next day, which was a Sunday. And I was like, Sunday might not be really interesting, but it might be interesting because it's just we that will be there. Quite the opposite, guys. Like, um we went there, no, yeah, when we got there I just met my cousins like once, and the first encounter I had with them was when a week before, when I went there to get books the next day. I got um Making It Big by Femi Otedola and another book for my kid sister. So I went with my namesake, my cousin Joy, who is like 2 years younger than I am, and my Auntie Fee, also known as Auntie Forma. So we went there. But if you see Joy and I, like the both of us, like Joy, like this me, like you are kid sister, right? Like Joy, the other Joy is quite older than you are because Joy is 13 but has big body, and she's tall, and her physique is really really good, and I love her physique. But you'll be like, this girl is like 16 years old, right? And I'm like, I
So,
just look 12. Not knowing that I'm 15, I look 12. It's not something I love, but I just love my stature for how it is. So Joy, and our second time, we haven't really met. So I was like, hi. She was like, hi. And after that, I just greeted everybody. But I saw Sammy. Sammy hugged me. Auntie Joy, oh my God. After that, so I saw him play with this little girl who was about 2 years of age. What was her name? Her name is actually Onome. But I was like, Onome, Onome, Onome. I was just trying to, process it because where I come from, Google State, there's this slang known like Omome, which is quite different, which is quite similar to Onome, Omomen. So Omomen is like an exclamation slang, like you're like, Omomen, Joy, your shoe looks good. You're like, Omomen, that taste was hard. Omomen, I did not enjoy it. Omomen, the drug was bitter, like stuff like that. So it's just a slang. Omomen, I'm tired. It's just something like that. So it's just like it's like a portmanteau word. It's like omo and man, I'm tired. So join everything together is omo man, I'm tired. So that was just how that portmanteau word was formed. So scrap that. No diffusion, of my friends would say. Even though it's no digression, but my friends call it no diffusion. So no diffusion here, guys. After that, I was in the sitting room talking with my cousins. Joy was in the room. No, Yeah, Joy was in the kitchen. So she came with a tray of food, and I was so hungry because I didn't eat while going because I have motion sickness, so I don't eat while traveling. So I ate, and I saw Onome's mom, which I thought to be Auntie Ify because they look quite similar, but no, they're not. So I saw Auntie Ify came late in the evening and told us we'll be leaving the next day. Everybody was so excited, especially me and my sister, because it was about 3 days to her birthday, and it was like a birthday experience for her. Wake up, you're not sleeping. So it was like an experience for her. So she has gone there when she was like a year old, when she was celebrating her first birthday, and this was her ninth, which was something remarkable for her. So we went that night while we're clearing, while we're all clearing the kitchen, all the young people were clearing the kitchen. Joy, who's about 13 years old, and Rinzi, who's about 12. Precious, 9-year old. Amanda, 7. Sammy, 3. Onome,
Two.
2. Flourish, 9. I, 15. So we're all in the kitchen, like just clearing the kitchen and gisting and also. And then Precious like, oh my god, we're going to the beach, we are eating cake, we did this, Auntie Forma bought cake, Auntie Forma did this. And I'm like, Precious, calm down, like chillax. And her voice is tiny. Oh my god, we're going to the beach. Ah! That was just the way she was talking. I was like, Precious, calm down, like and she was like, we're going to wake up around 4 a.m. I was like, eh? You are who? She's like, I'm going to wake all of you around 4 a.m. I'm waking at Tifoma around 4:30. It was like something Precious cannot do because Precious wakes up around like 11:40 something. In fact, all of them. But where I come from, wake up around 11 and see how you eat now. Because the highest I can sleep
7.
in a holiday period is 7. And 7 is not like that's just how it is. Wake up around like 5, even though we just want to clean the house. You wake up around at least 6 o'clock, not 5. So when I sleep for that long, like the highest I can sleep for like 9, 10, which even that 10 is rare. It's just like 9:55 and I'm up. I just wake up instantly and then I'm ready, like I'm charged and all that. So we're like, Precious cannot do this. Precious was the only one saying it, thinking that she would not that she would do it. So we all went to bed. Woke up around like I woke up around 4:30 something. I can't remember. I think 4:36. So I just went to pee and come back to sleep because I was not ready for anything. But I saw Auntie Fee moving, like opening and closing doors, meaning she was ready in the kitchen. But my body, I was so tired, so I just slept, and Auntie Fee allowed me to sleep. So around that, like 6 something to 7, I woke up. No, she told Arinze to wake me up, to wake Joy and I. I was like half unconscious, but I was semi-conscious. Like, yeah, let me use that word. I was semi-conscious because I was aware of what was happening, but I wasn't fully aware of what was happening. So I saw Arinze enter the room with something in his hand. And I was like, does Arinze want to cane me? I don't understand. I heard on our TV said, wake the two of them up. So he came to me and then I saw something on my face and I was like, what's on my face? But now I was still sleeping. Then I just realized that this is water on my face. Arinze is splashing water on me. Like, what is happening? Like, what happening? What happened? Arinze was splashing water on me. Wake up, wake up. Auntie Forma is calling, wake up, wake up. I just looked at the boy, smiled. Because it was my sister. If it's not shout, it's like it's backhand. Now, it's only your sister you can treat like that. Well, you can't treat your cousin like that no matter what. So I just smiled. But that smile was quite deadly. And I woke up. Went to the kitchen and we're doing a lot of things before he poured the water on his sister. The sister did not flinch. Like, sister did not even wake up at all. I was still sleeping. I was like, this girl, Joy. So, let me check my mic, please. Yeah, my mic is on. So, we woke up. I had to wake Joy up. And if I want to wake Joy, I have to tap her. Joy, wake up. If it's my sister, slap, punch, or I
Wake
drag,
up.
Or I don't mean to draw you like that. I drag your hand, and then that shock, she just has to wake up. But Joy, Joy, like wake up, and then she wakes up. So after that, we all prepared. Precious woke up. Auntie, I wanted to wake her around 5. Oh, well, something just telling me I should not wake her around 5. What is that? Hey, Precious, you that did not even flinch. It was Irene that actually woke everybody up. Like Auntie Fee was up, but you know that grogginess now. You don't want, you're feeling groggy, you still want to sleep. Auntie Fee woke up quite early, still with Auntie Mandu, but Irene was up, like fully charged around 4. Like, oh yeah, now yeah, let's start preparing. What's going on? We're not going again. So we made a lot of dishes. We made jollof rice. We made jollof rice. We made boli, our own boli. Like, so just we just decided to try it out. We air fried our fish. We fried fish, but we air fried it. Our chicken, part of our chicken, we air fried it. The other chicken, we made crispy chicken, where you put in
Crunchy chicken.
crispy, sorry, where you put it in egg and then flour, and then you base it. Let me start with the flour. Then you fry it. That was just how the chicken was, and damn, the chicken was delicious. So exquisite, like 100. So sharp. So after that, we made salad, like a lot of salad, and I was like, I'm going to eat because my sister hates anything veggies. So I was like, I'm going to eat the salad, no matter what. We had fruits, tangerine, grapes, strawberry. Everybody hates
Blueberry.
strawberry. When everyone's like, normally I just dislike strawberry. Anything strawberry, strawberry lollipop,
Ice cream.
strawberry ice cream,
Yogurt.
strawberry yogurt, strawberry biscuit. Like, are you for real? Strawberry. There's no chocolate flavor. There's no banana. Which banana I just can manage. If it's banana ice cream, I can just manage it. But you see anything chocolate, I'm fine. If and I mean if they dip, because there are certain 1 2 3 go challenges like that. This YouTube name 1 2 3 go. This DIY do yourself stuff where you dip fruits into certain things. Like there was one I saw, you dip the strawberry inside chocolate. You bring it out. You dip it inside milk. You bring it out, chocolate milk, and so you get big and big and big. And then as you're eating it, you don't know that it's actually strawberry you're eating. Because you first eat the coated part before you now find the strawberry. That would have been better if my strawberry was dipped in chocolate. But no, ordinary strawberry. And you want me to eat it? Can't work. We made that. We made a lot. Like it was a lot. I can't even remember again. Was
The
it?
first branch Pokemon.
Yes. And after that, everybody got ready. So I wore there's this material crop top I have. I wore that crop top, which was something I actually love, but I loved it because it fits me, and I packed my hair in two, which was wool. That wool was actually something bad to me,
Very heavy.
and it was very heavy. So I wasn't able to swim when we got to the beach. And I wore crazy jeans. Joy, on the other hand, wore a long hug me gown. This gown that is actually hugging the body and shows all your figure and everything. But one thing that I would say, she has big tummy just like I have big tummy. So it was, oh hell of a no. And it was too long, and she said she wanted something short, so she pulled it inside and it reached her knee. And she was good to go. So my auntie wore Kampala, like she dresses top notch. If you're taking my auntie on an ice cream date, just be expecting something cute and beautiful. If you're taking my auntie to church, expect something, mamalistic and mature. If you're taking my auntie to the beach, expect something beach like. Like she's prepared for every event, every occasion. Take her to the wedding. She looks like the bridesmaid, like the chief bridesmaid exactly. And I just loved about her, and it's something I actually want to emulate from my, because I love fashion. Yeah, I'm a fashion person, and I love anything that has to do with fashion, steeze, composure, demeanor. I love it. And then I saw my auntie right here, so I love it about her. And to shout out to you, Auntie Former, go, you have it. You have all of it. Continue being your true self, your fashion like self. I love you, Auntie. So We had that. She dressed like that. And Timandu wore a blue gown, which was very short, and it was beautiful because I love short things, short something, but not too short. And I don't like revealing clothes. Scrap that, guys. So Onome wore pink shirt and black bomb shorts. Sammy just wore, something simple, top and short. Same thing with Arenze, top and short. Precious and Amanda wore black shirts and then they wore a jumpsuit, jean jumpsuit, but it was a bomb short jumpsuit. And you know the way they put it now, you put one here, remove the other one. That's is like, so we all went, we were all ready to go. And we took two cars because we were about 10 plus the man that was driving the other car 11. So we took two cars. We took the first one and now people entered the second one and we're off to go. We first went to Bukumat. We bought drinks, a lot of things, water especially. And then we went to the filling station. I saw a lot of things. I saw the National Stadium. I saw um rivers. Like I was like, oh my god. I saw a lot of things. I took certain pictures, had fun, and we passed Oriental Hotel, passed a lot of places, and I was like, when we got to the island, you will know that you're getting somewhere. Like Lekki is just like New York City, clean. You wouldn't even know that you're still in Nigeria. Clean, beautiful, neat. It was a Sunday, so everyone wasn't bustling, and I wanted that vibe of that Niger vibe, but being a Sunday, everyone was quiet. But other days, especially a Saturday and Friday, be expecting that vibe from there. So we didn't see much of it because it was a Sunday, and when we left, people were still in church. People were still in church, and so we passed a lot of places, saw a lot of billboards, a lot of pictures. We went to, and I was like, which beach are we going to exactly? Because I didn't even know. We went to Royal Anchor Beach, which is the beach I've never heard of. I've heard of Elegushi, Sol Beach, Badagry, Bar Beach, Afar Beach, and the most popular is Bar Beach and Badagry. So I thought that was the beach we were going to. So we went to Royal Arena. Later, yeah, Royal Arena is beside Elegushi, like just beside. You can, if you climb the rocks, you can see Elegushi Beach. So that was where we went to. And when we got there, like the fun, everybody top of me was high, everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. We're all happy, like we finally got into the beach, man. We're happy. And then we came down, we parked, we first went to view everywhere. Onome, Onome and water. 5 and 6, just like Moana and water. That's Onome for you. Onome, that's Nigeria's version of Moana. Onome and that water. Onome saw the water and Onome was running, like she was running. Thank goodness that her mother held her. If not, I would have gone like that. I was like, when we're going to Badagry, we went to Badagry Beach just a few months ago. That was the same way Onome was also behaving. Onome wanted to enter the water. You know the tide now, like the way it is. Onome wanted to enter. Onome did not care. The beach guide carried Onome like just to play with her. She was entering, she was enjoying herself. As water is coming, she's like, yay! Woohoo! Then as water is going, she wants to follow the water. If water is coming, she's running. Woo! Mommy, mommy, mama. And I was really happy, like this might be a core memory for her, but she might just know, just like the way Joy and I were discussing, that she might just know that she went to the beach at some particular time, but she didn't know what she was wearing, she didn't know what she eats, she just knew that she went to the beach. She didn't even know who was there. She would think that it was only her and her parents. She would know that everybody was there. When we first got there, everyone was, quiet, and we were like, gosh, we might not enjoy ourselves. We all changed into our beach gear. Like we all changed to our beach like gear. And it was really interesting and I enjoyed myself. We all changed. We ran to the water, we played. But I couldn't swim because I swam last when I was like 8 years. Six, yeah, really? Yeah, I think around 7 years old. That was the last time I took my last swimming lessons and I left swimming. So 15, like that was like 7 years. now, like after 7 years now, which I'm about 15, I don't think I can swim except I'm in a swimming pool and I give it a try. But everywhere I go to, I still tell them that like I can't swim. Are you whining? Like I used to swim, but I don't think I'll be able to because it has been a long time. I mean, it's been a long time, and I don't think I can be able to swim. So I wanted to swim. I would have, gone for a swim, but my hair was quite big and it was wool, so it would be dragging me down. If it was attachment, the attachment is free, or this kind of hair, or just my normal hair, that'd be better. But wool is quite spongy, like, and it's just like wool, like normal wool. That's just the hair I made, and I love the hair, but so it wasn't giving me that freedom to enjoy myself. And then tights, the leggings I was wearing under my swim my tank top. It wasn't really my type because it was tight on me, so I wasn't free enough to do it. Don't like a bomb shot that I love because I love bomb shot. Don't like that. We should have been something more free and better for me. I enjoyed myself. I ate my food because I am a pretty typical foodie and I enjoyed myself. It got to a point I was having headache, like my head was just aching me. I knew that I need paracetamol immediately. But I enjoyed myself. We all did, and flourished. Was 3 days to her birthday, so she enjoyed herself. So after that, we rode on a horse, we enjoyed ourselves, took pictures on the horse, then we went on the merry-go-round. And Onome, because the mother was like I should carry Onome so that Onome won't, because if Onome is on her hold on that merry-go-round, Onome can fall down. That girl. She's like, woohoo! Yay! It got to a point where we're all shouting, faster, 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 just getting fast. Then Onome started crying. I was also afraid because you go up and then that down, like elevation and depression. Angle of elevation and depression. I learned a lot. Even when I posted it on my status that we moved, everybody was like joining you. What happened? Church members were like, because I'm in choir, and everybody was like, why didn't you come? I told them that it was something I didn't plan. Like it just came all of a sudden, and I was like, come on, let's go have fun. All my teachers complained when I resumed school yesterday, Tuesday. And they were like, what happened? When I told them that I traveled, thinking that I'll come back because when it was Sunday, thinking that I'll come back just like on Monday or Tuesday. I came back the next week because I wanted to enjoy myself. I mean, 1 week to rest is not something. It's something that you have to do, and also tell them that you have the holiday experience. Like, per. So that was it. I enjoyed myself, and on our way back, we were all drenched. We didn't even change back. Like, we we're all tired. We enjoyed ourselves, took a lot of pictures, ate to our full, enjoyed ourselves. My teacher was like, I should learn geography there, which I did. Learned about the tide because right now we're currently in ocean, so geography. And I learned about the tide. I saw the way rocks hit, and I was really like, wow. I wanted to know why the wave become heavy. Like each time the wave comes and goes, it becomes heavier than the last. Some point it reduces, and at some point it wasn't like that because we were at Royal Arena and that tide was much worse. But at Elegushi, which if you climb the rock, you can just see it, which you can just go over the rock and then you're at Elegushi Beach. But if they should catch you, you pay a fine. And there, I was like, the water was just calm. Like it was just calm. But at our own beach, that was the way the water was. Everybody was afraid eventually. People that had little children. I saw Chinese people, but I was expecting to see Koreans. But Joy and I were both expecting to see Koreans because we are Koreans fans. We are Korean fans, so we didn't see them. We just saw Chinese. We saw Indian people, which my teacher was like, yeah, you will definitely meet Indian people. Indian people on beach, 5 and 6. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed my stay. It was something that it was a core memory for me and a core memory for my sister, right? Yes. I really enjoyed myself. That was the long and short of my story. And, you know, even as I was there, being a 1 week holiday over there in Lagos, I still had the obligation to read. Scrap the fact that it's only day I came to Nigeria. I was just managing Angels and Demons by Dan Brown, even though I've read it before. I was reading the second time and it was still as interesting and as gripping as the first time I was reading it. But I didn't finish it, I dropped it. And I was reading The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama, and I stopped at chapter 4. The book was, interesting, and it was just the same thing as others. It's just the same thing as other book I've been reading. And for me to know that it's the same thing this person is saying, the same thing Michelle Obama is saying, the same thing Robert Greene is saying, it's the same thing Ryan Holiday is saying, the same thing. This is the guy. Brian Tracy is saying, like, no excuse, like, it's just the same thing, meaning it's an objective truth, something objective, and it's something that all brought them to where they are. So if I should do it, I also get the same result, meaning it's an objective principle, an objective truth. Talking about purpose and the light we carry, and I actually know the light I carry, my purpose, which is to express myself freely and tell people how I feel, express myself, share my views and perspective about different things. My holiday was packed with both happy times and bad times because at some point I got angry, like, this holiday should come and go. And at some point I was like, this holiday should never end, please, please. Just the same thing as I watched movies while I was in Lagos, and those movies were interesting but educative. One, I watched Moana, where one thing I learned from Moana is do not give up on your dream. She gave up when Maui was telling her that she can't do it, she can't do it. She gave the heart of defeating back to the water, and the water couldn't beg her now. The water carried it back. But when her grandmother spirit came and told her who she was, that grandmother spirit in real life represents that when our call is still calling us, like that shot I mentioned, when our call is still calling us. And that was something that the movie was beautiful. And I can't wait to watch the second part of the movie, Moana 2. And then I watched Inside Out. And one thing I learned from Inside Out that for every happy time, there is always a sad time. At some point, when anger, disgust, and fear couldn't remove that bad idea from Riley's brain, when joy and sadness got to the headquarters, it was only joy and sadness. It was only sadness that was able to remove it, because when there is sadness, there is definitely joy. That was what I learned. Like, I just know that for every bad time, there's always a good time. Here's your lollipop. What do you see? You're welcome. So that was how my holiday went. See you guys. Bye, guys. I love you all. Flourish. Say bye to the camera.
Bye.